down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, hell yeah. Got my stacks up, I'm living out my dreams, hell yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, hell yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal. A chance for an early statement here on the road. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And they're get this one across the 35. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Looking to throw. Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now Allen throwing on second down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Allen now looks to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw again is Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To the air, Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. A first down carry for Henry. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 6. Running left, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They go play action now. Jackson out to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Jackson now. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. They'll run. It's Henry. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 1st and goal. And, gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. To throw, it's Allen. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Allen will try to throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. This is intercepted. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A final shot before half for Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. That one good for 37 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20, Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 75 yards. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Purdy looking to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. McCaffrey on the counter. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's third and a few inches. Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Rattler now to throw on 1st and 10. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Back to throw, Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On first down, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. From 17 yards out. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Purdy will throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller, 75 yards. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Rattler. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Here's Rattler. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the intercept. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers get a bit closer. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Now inside the 25. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now the Saints again will try for 2. They'll try and run it in with Miller. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Purdy taking a shot for Samuel. And for the third time.